So if you're planning to buy your first home, it's a very stressful situation. You're looking to purchase one of the biggest investments you're gonna make in your life. So what I wanted to do in this video is just lay out 9 steps to the process to make it a little easier on you. If you're new to this channel, my name is Mana. I'm with Loan Depot, helping you achieve homeownership with Aloha. Now, the first step, you're gonna wanna make sure you keep track of your FICO score. Now, I wanna make you aware that you are able to look at your score for free every 12 months. What my wife and I did is we opened a Credit Karma account so that we can just keep track on what our credit scores look like. And they actually give you updates on I think it's a weekly basis. So if that's something that you want to do, you can go ahead and do that. But you just want to make sure you keep track of your credit score, because that is one of the main things that we're going to look at when you apply for your home loan. So step 2 is you're going to want to set a budget on what you want your mortgage payment to be. Now, based off of what you're going to feel comfortable paying monthly, we can go ahead and figure out a price range you're going to want to look in. Now, once we have a general price range for you, we can determine how much down payment you're going to need. Now, in the past, people typically needed a 20% down payment, but now with programs that they have out there, you can get a down payment as low as 3%, but you're going to want to plan ahead based on what the housing market looks like in your area and determine how much down payment you're going to have saved up when it comes time for you to purchase your home. Now, for step 3, you're going to want to get pre-approved before you even go out there and even look at houses. This is going to save you a lot of time and heartache. Now, in the pre-approval process, we're going to take the information that you give us, but also we're going to collect documents from you to verify your assets, your income, your employment, and based off of that, we will have a price range that you will be pre-approved for. Now, keep in mind that just because you're pre-approved up to a certain amount, you're gonna wanna keep that budget in mind from step 2, because you could be pre-approved up to $700,000, but the budget that you're gonna be comfortable with may just be around $500,000 or $600,000. So you're gonna wanna keep that budget in mind and be strict on it, because you don't ever wanna overextend yourself in the home that you buy. Now for the fun part, is step 4. You finally got pre-approved, you know what price range you wanna look in, where you're gonna be comfortable, and now you're gonna wanna find a realtor. Now there are many different ways to go out and find a realtor. You can talk to your friends and family, ask them for referrals, someone that they've worked with who know the area that you're looking to purchase in. You can also contact me. I work with a bunch of different realtors who are knowledgeable in the areas that they work in. Now keep in mind that finding the right realtor is one of the key pieces of this puzzle. A good realtor is gonna be knowledgeable on the area that you're looking in. They're gonna know what homes in that area are going for, and they're gonna be able to negotiate that purchase price on your behalf so that you can get the best price possible for that home you're looking for. Now that you have your realtor, you're ready to go out there and look for a home. Now you're gonna wanna let your realtor know exactly what you want. You're gonna wanna let them know things like how many bedrooms you need, how much square footage you want, what neighborhoods you want to be in, but make sure you let them know what the non-negotiables are. Things that you do not absolutely want to give up, because you're going to want to stay focused on what it is that you need to have in that home. And if you're able to express that or share that with your realtor, they'll be able to better assist you in finding that right home. Now, one thing that I've noticed from my short history selling real estate was that one thing that buyers typically forget to do, or they overlook it, is go into the neighborhood that you're looking to buy a home in and take a walk through there at different times of the day. Morning, see what it's like during the day, see what it's like at night, and that gives you a better idea of what the neighborhood is like at different times of the day. Now, another thing I want you to keep in mind is do not fall in love with a property once you find it, because you're gonna let all your emotions get into it, and you may get into a bidding war. And just keep in mind that although you may like that property, there are other properties out there. So if you do find yourself in a bidding war, just don't let your emotions get in the way, because that could end up with you paying a higher price than you should have for that home. So number 6 is you're gonna wanna make sure you get a home inspection. Now, the home inspection is for you to know exactly what's going on in the house with the plumbing, the electrical, the roof. It's gonna tell you everything that needs to be fixed throughout the house. Now with that knowledge, you're able to either ask the seller to pay for those repairs, or you can ask them to reduce the sales price. Now I had a friend once who were in contract for their home, and from the home inspection, they found out that the loft that was in the house was not permitted. Now, if they were to buy that house with that loft unpermitted, they would have been responsible for getting the permits on the house had they wanted to sell the house again. But we were able to find out who the seller was that did the loft, and we were able to get the permits after the fact. Now that seller was 2 sellers ago, but it took a long process, but it saved the buyer from having to be responsible for that permitting. So you're gonna wanna make sure you do not bypass getting a home inspection. So for step 7, we're gonna make sure that the loan product that we have for you is gonna be a good fit for the type of property you're purchasing, as well as the purchase price. Now there are a lot of different loan products out there. You got FHA, you got conventional, you got VA. Depending on your situation and the type of property you're purchasing, we may need to make some adjustments to it, but at this point we're gonna make sure we have everything in line so that you can have the quickest, hassle-free closing as possible, so that we can make sure that your loan will close in time for you to get those keys. So number 8 is you're gonna get the home appraised. Okay, now the appraisal is to make sure that you do not pay more for the home than it's worth. Now keep in mind, if the appraisal does come in lower than the purchase price that you guys have agreed upon, you can either ask the seller to lower the purchase price or get out of the purchase altogether. So it's protecting you from paying too much for the home that you're looking to buy. Now number 9 comes the closing. This is when you get all your documents, you sign them. Now in today's environment, you're actually able to e-sign a lot of your documents before closing. So that means it's gonna reduce the time that you spend at the closing table. Now on the closing day, all the funds will be distributed to whoever it needs to go to, and that's when you get your keys to your very new home. So for more information on buying your home this year, check out my playlist. And if you're ready to apply, check out the description down below for the link. I'll see you on the next one.